demonstration on how to use some fire extinguishers. Now you all should have one in your homes. And where should you have them in your home?
Kitchen.
In the kitchen. Why? It's where you're cooking. That's probably where you're going to have a little problem. The extinguishers you use in the kitchen are smaller than the ones we use here today. These all have water in them, so they're not the same as what you have in your kitchen. You have one with powder in it. We're basically doing the same thing. To have a fire, we need three things. We need fuel, oxygen, and heat. And by using water, we're taking away what? We're going to cool it down, taking away what?
The heat.
We have a fire here that's pretty well controlled. Today is Captain Matt Johnson from the Fall River Fire Department. I'm Chief Rivard, retired from the Somerset Fire Department. We're going to show you how to use the fire extinguisher if you want to try it. If you don't want to try it, that's okay too. Do you have any questions for us? The captain's going to explain to you how to use this fire extinguisher.
Excuse me, one question.
Yep.
In the kitchen, it's like a grease fire.
Yep. In the kitchen, if you have if you buy an extinguisher for your house, you're going to buy what's called a dry chemical. It's a powder. It's a multi-purpose extinguisher. You can get them at Home Depot, Walmart, anything like that. They're usually small, but you just don't want to put it right near the oven because that's where you're probably going to have a grease fire. You want to have it somewhere where you can get at it, but it's still, accessible but usable in the kitchen.
Okay, what about, let's say you catch a sleeve on the flame or something?
Yeah, you gotta stop, drop, and roll. Exactly.
Stop, drop.
If your clothes catch on fire, what do you do? She knows. There it is. Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop.
Yep. Or you stop, drop, and roll. You want to smother that fire if you catch your sleeve on fire. Or a wet towel. You can put a wet towel and try and smother it. If you have a grease fire on your oven and it's inside a pan, a grease fire, what's the best way to stop it or put it out? You think?
Cover it.
Cover it with a metal lid, preferably a metal lid, not a dish towel, because a dish towel will catch on fire. So.
I got first prize. Well, Gina got first prize.
Yeah, sure. So there's an acronym we use in the fire service, and when we teach extinguisher use, it's called PASS, P-A-S-S.
Matt, you might need that.
Yeah, good. You can get it. It's on the backpack. He doesn't want me to yell. Get up,
Oh,
put the
that's a
volume
good
way
idea.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, there's an acronym we use to teach the use of fire extinguishers called PASS. And it stands for, does anybody know, or have you had training? You're looking at me nodding. What is it? Pull. The first letter is pull. Okay. The first letter is pull, and it's pull because on extinguishers we have these little service tags. They're plastic tags that keep it from expelling whatever's in it while it's sitting.
You pull the pin out.
So you pull that pin out of the extinguisher. The second part of the acronym is aim. You want to aim the extinguisher. Okay, so you're going to aim it at if you have a grease fire or a trash barrel or a couch, you want to aim it at the seat of the fire. And then the third part of it is S, and that stands for squeeze. You're going to squeeze the handle, which will expel whatever's in it, whether it be water or dry chemical. And the last part of it is sweep. So you want to sweep the hose across the seat of whatever fire you're at. So there are a couple. Yes, they can hear. So there are a couple different types of extinguishers we use in the fire service. There's water, dry chemical, and CO2, which is a gas, carbon dioxide. So in buildings, public buildings, and your homes, you're going to want dry chemical because it's a multi-purpose extinguisher. It'll work on electric, grease fires, regular combustible fires. You wouldn't want to put a water extinguisher on an electric panel, okay? But
Where do you buy them?
you buy them at Walmart, Home Depot, Rocky's Hardware. They're not expensive. They last approximately 10 years. So different companies make them the same as the detectors, First Alert, stuff like that. Kid is another one. This particular extinguisher is a dry chemical. Carbon dioxide. And this is a gas, and we use these. You won't see these in buildings like this, but it's a gas, and it's usable on electric, flammable liquids, regular combustibles, but it comes out as a gas and makes a loud noise. So when it gets very cold, but it's not conductive, so you can use it on electrical fires. You would take it and sweep it across the fire, And what that does is it actually displaces oxygen from the fire and helps to put it out. So, and it doesn't leave a mess like a dry chemical extinguisher does. It doesn't shoot powder everywhere. So that's one type we use. Another type we use is a basic water extinguisher. This is just pressurized water can in here. And it shoots, and you would put that across the whatever hazard you have. Yeah. Thank you. So that's another type we have, the water can. And then today we have a prop. We have a prop today where we're going to have fire, and we're going to use compressed air training extinguishers. So we do need a volunteer to come and put out a fire. Would you like to? All right, come on up. What's your name? Cooper? All right, this is Cooper. So Cooper's we're gonna light a simulated fire.